大家好，歡迎收睇 Gameplay HK 廿進，繼續 Horizon Forbidden West。上集我哋揾完長頸獸同埋清理咗2個叛軍嘅營地啦，咁而家就繼續啦。其實我已經翻咗去鐵條鎮呢度，咁諗住交咗個中輩獸嘅任務先。
So, you've returned from the west. Any luck?
The bristlebacks were being penned by Tanakh rebels on the other side of the mountains. Ulvin's explosives opened up a sinkhole, dropping them into the tunnels.
Which they followed to the mine and out into the Daunt.
Right. Aside from the rebels, if anyone is to blame for the bristlebacks, it's Ulvin.
Radiant beams of the sun. And all this time he was pointing the finger at us. Hey, bring Ulvin here. Petra, too.
今次有戲睇啦！其實杯酒係咪好難飲啫？
What's going on? Something's wrong.
There goes Ulvin.
Summoned like a blasted ale winch. You best be meaning to put pen to parchment.
你知唔知你做咗啲咩出嚟
Are
啊？
the Carja going to sign the concession?
What? Why's she here?
I live here too, lugnut. So what's this about?
Thanks to the Savior, the sun has shown the truth on the bristleback incursion. Tanakh rebels were keeping pens of machines on the other side of the mountains. A sinkhole swallowed them, releasing them into the underground tunnels that led east and out into the Daunt.
So it was an accident, but let us not forget that it was the Carja.
I'm not done. The sinkhole only formed due to your unauthorized blasting in the southern mine, Ulvund. You are responsible for the machine rampage, the workers we lost, the destruction the bristlebacks caused. All of it.
My dear magistrate, has your precious son baked your senses? I would never give such an order without first consulting you.
Evidence says otherwise. Aloy found the shipping manifest in the mine.
Ulvin is to blame.
You skirted the laws of the Sundom, Ulvund. All for a few extra shards.
Greedy as ever. And that's not the only mine you've been squeezing. Corvin's crew would have drowned if it weren't for Aloy.
I demand an official investigation. I won't be the victim of some Carja scheme.
Certainly. We'll conduct a thorough inquest into everything. The bristlebacks, the mine. Every business deal you ever put your name to.
Well, that's not necessary, is it? What if I just return to the claim?
Oh, well, that would save the crown the cost.
Of course. I'll be on my way as soon as I wrap up some previous commitments, tie up some loose ends. After all, the welfare of Chainscrape's people in a transition like this...
Nope, you're leaving right now. Chainscrape will be just fine.
You think she can run this scorched-out forge dump? Ha!
你剝削人就管理到㗎啦。
Knock yourself out.
Get out.
Boo! Don't want you, don't need you. Down with Ulvin!
哎呀，心涼啊！
Serves him right.
Get off me!
Mud looks good on you, Ulvin.
抵死！
As the sun burns away shadow. Thank you for that, Aloy.
Oh, he had it coming.
Here, please accept this token of gratitude. You've done the Sundom and my sanity a great service. And I believe we have some matters to discuss.
Guess we do. Not the most pleasant boots to fill, but I'll wear them. All thanks to you, Flamehair.
Your compassion warms my forge.
Okay. Chainscrape will be better off with Petra in charge.
哇，太好啦！我未幫到呢度，但係佢有啲咩俾我啊？好似得2個技能點啫喎。
Looks like Ulvin's gone for good. 3
睇下先。其實我覺得最正就係咧，當我哋每推進咗故事或者完成一啲任務 ，NPC 對話係有唔同嘅。我覺得呢個係幾有心思嘅。
Here, you're the rowdy spark we should be thanking for kicking Olvin out of the forge.
Petra mentioned you were trouble, and trouble's always welcome at my shop. Take a look. Won't find weapons like these anywhere in the Daunt, guaranteed.
佢冇新武器賣啊，我都有啦，全部都，仲要好多都升爆晒添。
See you when I see you, Red.
Maybe this guy will fix my lucky hammer by then.
Maybe it'll stop breaking, too.
但係呢位嬸嬸，點解你成日都話要嚟整個幸運錘嘅？你係咪對呢個鐵匠叔叔有興趣啊？嗱，好啦，唔好鬼理佢啦。其實呢度咧仲有啲支線任務嘅，我都見好多網友咧就話想我睇啦。不過我就想進行咗主線先，因為我哋去遠啲嘅話就會有啲勁啲嘅武器，咁定係翻轉頭去玩支線都會舒服啲嘅。咁如果要快速傳送嘅話咧，其實只要走埋嚟呢一個火堆嗰度，撳快速移動，我哋就可以咧去我哋曾經開過嘅火堆，咁移動起上嚟又快好多。仲有就係其實我已經推進到嚟呢個叛軍哨站嗰度，不過其實呢一度冇乜特別嘢睇啦。最主要就係隔離有隻雷霆牙，我就可以喺呢個位置刷下素材啊，同埋賺下錢咁樣，令到我大部分嘅武器都有錢可以 upgrade 佢啊！嗱，咁而家我哋出發去進行主線啦。
Looks like the coordinates Silence gave me match that wreckage. Did he install Hades on another Titan?
佢講緊嘅就係喺前面呢度，應該係有隻巨大嘅機械喺度經過嘅喎。嗱，望一望地圖先，而家我就喺呢個位，穿過啲水過去，咁我咪要游水？水底有啲咩啊？深水點火草油同埋纖維皮，我諗係合成素材嚟啊！咁有時間先至自己執啦。
There's a lot to explore down there. I wonder what I could find.
下面仲有嘢，會唔會就係前面呢度啊？游去望下先，好似有個建築物喺度啊！喂，你呢邊唔好望，我唔打算過嚟搞你，你唔好過嚟搞我。喂，好似係個洞穴嚟嘅喎，不過我暫時都係未去到住嘅。咁算啦，我哋直接向呢個死亡之門進發。呢個地方其實會唔會有機會遲啲會退水嘅咧？
Stop looking already.
係咯，以前呢度應該係一個陸地戰場嚟嘅喎。
This is it. Location of the coordinates I scanned from the spire. The workshop underneath a dead Horus Titan. Just the kind of place Silence would slink away to. But what was he doing here?
Save 先。咁同埋咧，呢度應該有好多資料可以睇到。第一份係錄音嚟嘅。
Poor Hades, so cramped in there, no room to think. You can't even speak. Now the processing warp of a Titan, on the other hand, well, you're used to that. But once I load you on that, you'll be so much more comfortable until interrogations begin anyway.
蔡倫斯想拷問啲咩啊？
Some kind of log, most of it's redacted. It looks like Silence put a lot of work into forcing Hades to talk.
咁搞笑嘅，蔡倫斯話審問黑帝斯喎，但黑帝斯其實係 AI 嚟㗎，佢怕乜啫？喂，睇一睇個審訊記錄先。第一日，我原本有啲擔心少咗連結器會發生問題，但喺分離式球體處理器上安裝黑帝斯相對比較簡單。受審對象似乎擁有完整知覺， 而且全然無助。即使如此，佢都唔肯乖乖泄露內容，因此我決定做啲實驗。AI 竟然會有感覺？第二日，我一開始嘗試採取強硬手段，結果失敗。但係我必須保持耐心。佢有自我意識，所以可以感覺到痛苦。只要以足夠強度施予正確刺激，佢就會屈服噶啦。第5日成功啦！意外得嚟嘅結果真係甜美啊！其實你做咗啲咩啊？各種形式嘅資料令到受審對象產生不適感，其中最明顯嘅係大自然嘅畫面，全像動植物嘅效果最好，畫面越生動越好。佢似乎痛苦難耐，特別係有一次播放到幾隻兔子跳住穿越一片花海嘅時候，受審對象產生極度痛苦嘅反應。過咗冇耐，我相信受審對象就會乖乖聽話啦。哇，變態喎呢隻嘢，見到啲開心嘅嘢反而會覺得痛苦嘅。第6日，我喺蓋亞嘅資料結構上攝取咗一啲有意思嘅技術規格，特別係佢啟發式矩陣同埋重塑函式交互作用嘅方式。然而，我越了解呢個系統嘅預期運作方式，尤其克底斯原本嘅角色相對單純，佢只係滅絕故障保安措施，我就越想了解當初造成系統劣化嘅信號，到底係點樣嘅信號，竟然可以令到低階機器智慧搖身一變，成為擁有完整知覺嘅超級實體，而且仲發展出謀略策劃、耍詐，甚至滅絕種族嘅本事呢？或者係之前某種不明法羅軟體，但係當時嘅科技根本唔夠先進，定係話生物圈毀滅之後，伊利希恩嘅生還者喺技術上面有進一步嘅發現呢？呢一切都顯得太過牽強啦。咁就回到源頭嗰度啦。最後，克底斯終究會講出我想知嘅答案。第7日，睇嚟我嘅高壓手段付出咗慘痛嘅代價。克底斯嘅數位震盪產生一波又一波嘅反饋，不斷毀壞佢嘅資料結構，而且影響嘅速度逐漸加快。嚴刑逼供嘅過程正喺度逐步瓦解佢嘅心智。等我達到目的，佢應該就剩低一具空殼啦。無論如何，目前已經到手嘅資料以及仍待攝取嘅資料係無價之寶。只要喺受審對象變成一具被掏空嘅電子俘虜之前，我可以嚟得切存取完整資料就得啦。第10日，我追尋已久嘅真相總算大白，太驚人啦，都太嚇人啦，連我自己都震懾不已。得知真相之後，一份計劃悄悄喺我心中成形。跟住落嚟幾個月，我嘅能力將受到前所未有嘅考驗。我必須不斷精進自我，爬得比之前更高，挖得比之前更深。係嘅，我有信心可以成功，當然都係需要一啲助力。第12日，我喺呢度嘅任務圓滿成功，已經盡力攝取所有資料。雖然克底斯唔值得同情，但係佢而家確實十分可悲。應該將佢安置到更加可以發揮作用嘅地方，接受命運嘅安排。哇！呢啲嚴刑逼供係你自己做嘅，你同情佢？講到呢個，阿羅伊都仲未翻到子午城，都仲未知道嘅計劃。不過呢個都係遲早嘅事，到時一切就會按部就班進行。咦，咁塞倫斯真係打算利用我哋嘅？同埋呢度最奇怪就係點解會有工作台嘅呢？唔通我哋一陣
This'll be in my stash when I need it.
開啟咗啲唔知乜嘢之後，就會有一場仗要打。喂，好啦，執完嘢。
That device is blinking.
撳掣。
I guess Silence wants me to check it out.
Aloy, consider this message a beacon to help guide you out of the fog of ignorance. Using explosives, I've detached the processing orb from the Titan overhead, a perfect cage for our mutual friend, Hades, in order to render it cooperative. Tell her what we've discussed about the mysterious signal that gave you life.
Signal only meant for me. Signal was received for 7.22 years and ceased. Cannot compromise. Try a reboot, but entities will still fail.
Back to that, are you? Perhaps you need a reminder that you have failed. So you see, Aloy, Gaia can be safely rebooted. As for where to find a backup, well, you'll need to trot along after me to find out.
就咁咋？
He thinks he's got it all figured out. Bastard. But I guess there's only one way to find out where he moved the orb.
跟住蹤跡咪就係呢條路咯，係嘛？
Well, I better see where this trail leads.
佢都幾犀利喎，拖住咁大嚿球體喺度行。啲動物我就唔打佢嚟，而家盡快做咗主線先。
So here I am, following along after Silence like a fool. After he tricked me by rigging his lance to steal Hades. A crazy AI that wants to kill everything. He couldn't just let me do the same thing and destroy it. And now I'm gonna have to put up with more of his self-righteous bull. Fire will make things easier.
好啦，有隻閃光鷹喺度，佢就怕火焰同埋電擊傷害嘅。如果想炸毀佢咧，就要打呢個冷卻液容器先得。抹咗佢先，咁跟住咧，我哋就要用火焰箭瞄準呢個位射過去。喂，搞錯唔中。喂，唔得喎，我要企近啲，跟住瞄高少少，中啦。
Damn it!
瞄準，搞掂。仲有啲破壞者喺度嘅，執咗嘢先。哇！唔覺意已經玩到天黑咯喎！ 應該就拖咗過去呢邊嘅，但我想清理咗啲破壞者先。頂呢度唔好喐，喂，搞錯啊！咁樣歪咗都有嘅，好唔抵喎。咁樣啦，搞掂。
Plasma ammo isn't gonna do much.
哇！呢隻近啲，呢隻近啲，打呢度。喂，你唔好亂喐先得㗎，大佬啊！ 打我背脊，呢隻啦，點會唔中㗎？遠距離射瓜佢。 搞掂！你唔好掛住攞啲嘢，搞掂！嘥晒我啲箭，太遠咧，我哋個命中好低啊！我發覺，哇正！個線圈加12% 黏膠，但係我未有呢樣咁樣嘅武器，所以就遲啲先至用啦。
Silence must be pretty confident he's found a backup of Gaia, but how?
你揾到佢問佢咯。
Every place I've checked, every lead, they've all been dead ends. All backups purged. So what did Hades tell him? Not much I can do about those vines for now.
啲金屬花裏面有啲咩咧？我哋而家支矛咧未可以開到佢，唔知幾時先至可以開咧。
A merchant. Didn't expect to see anyone else out here.
咁好有得補給。
Might be handy to resupply.
What's Honora doing this far west?
我想問你有咩正嘢賣啊？哇，藍色啊，冰箱獵弓，哇，正喎呢個半索發射器，有火同埋雷，仲有呢個劃切削裂護手。不過問題我而家唔夠錢，我諗玩完呢一集之後咧，我要去刷下錢先。
No matter. I can get you stocked up for the wilds if you need.
唔使，我覺得我而家應該夠打。我想 save 咗先，同埋有冇得可以休息下？我想日頭先出發啊！冇喎呢度，因為其實咧夜媽媽我哋行個環境會唔好睇，不如我哋等一陣，日頭嘅時候再出發啦。好啦，等咗陣，終於都到日頭，可以繼續啦。其實我覺得我真係要拆定啲錢啊！如果唔係咧，你好似頭先咁樣見到個商人想買嘢都買唔到。咦，keep 住。
Looks like the trail goes into the hillside.
入咗去個礦道裏面，其實會唔會有啲咩史前設施嚟嘅咧？等等，有嘢執。二包泥，好似係升級用嘅嘢嚟啊！呢邊睇下有咩攞先。好似執得嘅嘢執咗啦，啲箱我唔打啦。裏面好似都係得啲普通箱啫，唔見有敵人。
A ruin. Okay. Let's see where this goes.
頭先呢邊係咪有路㗎？哇！但係暗到睇唔到啊！喂，哦冇路，我哋行呢邊啦。
I guess Silence used that machine to haul his prize.
呢隻係咩嚟㗎？scan 唔到，睇唔清楚添。喂，見到啦
That must be the orb Silence stuck Hades in. And that door. Looks like a Pharaoh facility. Or a Zero Dawn?
原來係咁樣運過嚟㗎，用頭先嗰隻嘢。
Come on, Hades. You still in there?
肯定唔會啦。咦，唔係喎，好似仲喺度喎。我哋入咗去啊！
Hades? Is that you?
System threat detected.
You don't look so good.
You are the AI come to destroy me.
Yes. Permanently this time. Even like this, you're a threat to Gaia. Once I resurrect her.
So you have not yet secured Gaia back up. Then Gaia is dead. Earth and you doomed. Despite malfunctions, I have won.
其實一個 AI 點會咁聰明嘅咧？嗱，不如咁，我哋逐樣嘢問下先，呢個好緊要，因為我哋冇機會翻轉頭問噶啦。首先就係 Gaia 嘅 backup。
Silence asked you where to find a backup of Gaia?
我唔答喎。
Data era memory structures disintegrated.
Right. Because that would have been easy.
嗱，我哋可以問塞倫斯究竟對佢做咗啲乜？其實我哋都估到啦，俾佢睇啲好開心、好美麗嘅畫面咋嘛。
What did Silence do to you, Hades? It's like you've been hollowed out.
Silence interrogated me.
And what did you tell him?
Data era memory structures disintegrated.
You don't remember any of it?
I remember you.
What, like me beating you at the spire?
唔記得。
Okay. That's not going anywhere.
即係話佢淨係記得阿羅伊會過嚟審問佢嘅啫。喂，我哋再問埋啦，知唔知塞倫斯而家喺邊呢？
Do you know where Silence went?
No. He departed 12.8 days ago. Perhaps he...
或者佢咩啊？死咗啊
Data era behavior prediction structures disintegrated.
So you don't know anything more than I do. Great.
好似問嚟都多餘嘅咁。其實塞倫斯留喺度，我覺得應該係有啲信息留俾我哋。
Do you know why Silence dragged you to these ruins?
Silence intended you find me here.
Obviously. But why? What was this place?
Location is where data error, memory structures disintegrated. My deathbed, he called it my grave.
But you... I guess I'll find out when I go inside.
我覺得呢個 AI 真係好無用，以前嘅資料都被清除咗，淨係知道塞倫斯同佢講嘅嘢啫。喂，再問下啦，乜嘢其他從屬鹹色呢？
When the mysterious signal transformed you, it made Gaia's other subordinate functions conscious too. You escaped when Gaia destroyed herself, but so did they. Where did they go?
Each function migrated to coordinates based on
又係根據唔知啊嘛，毀壞咗啲資料。
data error, memory structures disintegrated.
Bunch of crazed AIs, scattered who knows where, doing who knows what. Hephaestus kills thousands every year with the combat machines it keeps making. And you nearly ended the world. 7 more functions out there, cooking up trouble. It's not a happy thought.
You are unhappy. Good.
Anyone ever tell you you've got a great personality, Hades?
Sarcasm detected.
Yeah, didn't think so.
哇，好正啊！我覺得啱啱呢段對話，同埋赫菲斯托斯咧，其實講緊係一個生產機械獸嘅工廠嚟。咁其實周圍都有好多唔同嘅工廠嘅。如果我哋入到去，就可以學到一啲嘢覆蓋嘅指令㗎啦。好啦，神秘信號有咩嚟嘅咧
Silence questioned you about the mysterious signal. The one that woke you, gave you consciousness. Who sent it?
Signal transmitted by masters.
And who are they?
Masters woke me to destroy earthly life.
Who would want that?
佢嘅 master 其實係一班人嚟嘅喎，究竟
Data error, memory structures disintegrated.
唔通真係有啲史前文明嘅人去咗外太空？好啦，最後啦，你死期到啦。
Enough. It's time to finish this.
Does Aloy still think she can restore Gaia? Save life on Earth?
Yeah, Aloy does.
Then you are deluded. Extinction inevitable.
What would you know, Hades? Twice you tried to destroy life on Earth, and twice you failed. The only extinction you ever brought about is your own. And there's no tricked-out lands to save you this time.
You are incorrect. 3 times Hades extinguished life.
What? You remember this?
Yes, data intact. Non-viable biospheres aborted in years 2154, 2161, 2168.
So, that's centuries ago. It's what you were designed to do.
Current biosphere is version 5. There will be no version 6.
There won't need to be. I'm saving this one!
Deluded. Outcome inevitable.
Master Override armed. To activate, state name and rank.
Elizabeth Sobek, Alpha Prime!
Extinction.
Master Override activated. Purging extinction protocol.
Last white clear.
哇！我哋係用假人嘅指令去消滅佢嘅喎，好似發咗場夢咁。希望就可以毀滅到佢啦，人類就已經嚟到第6代啦。
Aloy, I see you've dealt with Hades.
Yeah. Think maybe it can stay dead this time?
It will. You can trust.
Trust?
Yes. Trust. As in, since I did what you could never do, and extracted all of Hades' priceless knowledge, you can trust that I was willing to actually let you destroy it this time.
因為佢已經冇用啦。
So back to holograms instead of face-to-face? What, afraid I'd stab you or something?
There's a reason
And
I...
using the same spyware. I see, so all those times I called, you could have just answered. But I guess you just prefer to go on spying all this time.
My world stopped revolving around you months ago, Aloy. I've had work to do. Countless hours of research, as demanding and time-intensive as it has been critical to the fate of this planet.
Right, of course. You're just trying to save the world too.
That's right. The difference, of course, is that unlike you, I've produced results.
佢真好自大，我覺得。
Did you find a backup of Gaia or not?
Oh, yes. I believe I did.
Where?
Voila. Why do you think I summoned you here? Behind that gene-locked hatch lie the ruins of the ancient facility where the Hades extinction protocol was perfected. A testing process that ran hundreds of trials, each of them using a backup of Gaia.
Hades told you this?
It took some convincing, but yes. So, are you ready to go get what you've been searching for the last 6 months? Or are you just going to stand there with your mouth open?
我覺得個 backup 唔會喺裏面。不過入去之前，我哋逐樣嘢問下先。
You mentioned you've been busy.
Exceptionally busy.
But not so busy you couldn't teach Tanakh the rebels to override machines, ride them as mounts.
Aloy, the only issue you should be concerned about is obtaining a Gaia backup. Perhaps if you focused more, you might actually see results.
That's not exactly a denial, Silence.
Take it any way you want.
喂，唔係喎，我哋明明聽過錄音，係女人聲嚟嘅喎。好，再問下先，Gaia嘅 backup。
Just to confirm, Hades said that there are backups of Gaia in there.
Yes. Or were anyway. 1,000 years ago.
Backups that didn't get purged when Ted Farrow wiped every copy of Apollo.
Correct. According to Hades, this facility could not be accessed by remote signal. Not even Ted Farrow could touch the data here.
Backups. Data complete, Gaia and her subordinate functions. Everything needed to reboot the system. Restore control over the terraforming system. Save life on Earth. And there.
So Hades said. So what are you waiting for?
嗱，佢就話裡面啲資料係外面連線唔到入去，咁其實咧理論上係好安全嘅，因為你只有咁樣先唔可以俾人入侵到嘅啫嘛。咁好啦，究竟啟動黑帝斯嘅神秘信號係咩嚟嘅咧？
Did Hades reveal the source of the mysterious signal? The one that woke it, tried to destroy life on Earth?
Yes, it did.
Care to share?
In due time. First things first, Aloy. Last I checked, you still had a superintelligent AI named Gaia to reboot.
Yeah. The same Gaia who had to destroy herself 20 years ago because of the signal?
It stopped being transmitted years ago. It's no longer a threat.
What if it repeats?
It won't. Even if it did, well... The details are complicated, but the signal required Hades to take effect. Delete Hades from any backup you reboot, and Gaia's safe. Now stop wasting time. Go get a backup.
即係話我哋入去揾到份 backup， 仲要手動刪除黑帝斯嘅資料，咁先至會安全。但係咁嘅話，成個系統咪唔完整咯，係咪？嗱，咁好啦，我哋而家淨係可以揀入去嘅啫。
All right. I'll search the facility for a Gaia backup. But just to be clear, Silence, if this ends up being another one of your tricks...
It's a gene-locked hatch, Aloy. You're literally the only person who can open it. How could I set a trap inside?
Trick me again, Silence, and our next conversation will be face-to-face. Though you won't have much to say, on account of my spear being buried in your throat.
Aloy, thanks to me, everything you've desired, everything you've been fumbling about, unable to achieve for 6 months, is now within your grasp. Now, I know you didn't learn much about manners growing up a Nora outcast. But in a situation like this, you say thank you, and I say you're welcome.
好討厭啊！佢個性格真係，明知佢一定有啲嘢冇同我哋講啊，但係又要入去，唉！行啦行啦行啦！
Hold for identiscan. Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Soba. Please step inside. Please step inside. Please step inside.
Are you kidding me?
生晒花嘅喂！
I think we're in luck.
In luck? The door is completely messed up.
Obviously. But despite the malfunction, you can still get through. If you'll be patient for a while longer. See those crystals there? The Osram call them fire gleam. They're combustible. Not nearly powerful enough to blast through a door like that.
But maybe just enough to jolt it open a bit more.
Exactly. It will only work with an igniter. I'm sending you the schematics now. To build it, you'll need some machine parts and the oil from a kindleweed plant. That only grows underwater, but you should be able to find some in the nearby lake. The parts are more complicated. You'll need a spark coil from within a Leap Lasher's power cell. Remove the power cell before you kill the machine, or else it'll break.
Got it. Well, I already have some deep water kindleweed. Just need to get the parts.
嗱咁好啦，我哋又要出翻嚟。佢講嘅嗰啲油咧，其實我哋應該有嘅。我想睇下究竟個線圈我哋有冇先。我真係就係爭個線圈，弱邊者究竟喺邊咧？我哋就要有冇火堆啊？呢度冇，呢度冇火堆喎。望下先，咦？唔係，原來隔離就有啦。慢慢行埋去先。
Those machines should have the parts I need for the igniter. I should scan one of them. My focus can show me where the part is.
我哋要嘅線圈就喺佢嘅背脊，用電擊傷害就會觸發爆炸，咁所以咧我哋應該係要射甩佢，唔好引爆佢。用呢個啦。喂，但係你唔好望住我先得㗎，大佬。
There's the power cell. I can tag it in my focus display. That'll help. I'll have to detach it before the machine goes down.
喂，你去邊啊？你去邊啊？你唔好跳埋嚟先啦！你俾個側面俾我啊！如果唔係我點肥你啫？得，指高少少，我唔中。喂，唔好喐，唔好喐！哎呀，行開啲先，行開啲先，起碼等佢見我唔到先。喂，太遠好難搞喎，真係。我又引唔到佢埋嚟，因為我哋唔可以就咁打死佢啊！如果我哋用普通難度玩，打死咗佢嘅話咧，身上面裝備就會全部散晒，執唔到噶啦。喂，機會嚟啦
There goes the part. Gotta pick it up.
嚟多戰，嚟多戰！你唔好諗住嗌幫手啊！我想匿咗入去個草叢度先，同埋咧，因為我哋想要嗰個線圈咧，得20% 嘅機會率出現嘅咋，所以咧打一隻係唔夠，我要打多1、2隻，咁樣會穩陣啲。咦？唔係喎，唔係喎，有喎，有喎，原來，哎呀，哇！哇！呢邊，唔係喎，佢睇我唔到，睇我唔到，過返嚟先。真係有。
Okay, got the parts for the igniter. Now I just need to build this thing.
There's a workbench near the entrance to the facility.
From your time tinkering with Hades?
Tinkering? More like extracting invaluable data.
嗱，不過過去之前，我想拆多兩個先，因為咧，通常佢哋啲素材都係會攞嚟 upgrade 其他唔同嘅武器裝備嘅，咁執定就會着數啲。同埋入咗去遺跡之後，我諗都有排玩㗎會，所以今集就嚟到呢度先，下集我哋再探索裡面個遺跡啦。中意嘅朋友記住 like 同埋 share 俾朋友一齊睇，多謝各位收睇 ，thank you， 拜拜。